How's it? Today is Tuesday, August 29th, and I'm feeling good. Feeling alright. Yeah, yeah. That's a song. I think I said it yesterday too. But today is starting off with some clean, complex action, then some tempo back squat action, and then some other stuff. But I'm just happy, with the progress I've made. I'm really excited. Yesterday, I had like one of my, not one of, it was the first lift where I didn't have to worry about my back. I didn't have to think about how I might experience pain when I move. And I think to me that's a telling sign that I mean obviously that's a telling sign. But I'm trending back to being completely normal. I do still need to do my warm-ups, the Stewart McGill Big 3 and my hip mobility warm up, but I am elated and still very excited how I'm progressing. Yesterday I did GHD sit ups for the first time in forever, and to me, that's my favorite ab exercise by far. And like today, I'm feeling it, and that's a really good sign. I guess I'm still excited about how I'm feeling, and I hope that the future continues to look like that. But going back to this workout today, my power clean complex was actually changed. I did change it. I changed it on purpose. Last week I did one power clean plus two hang power cleans, up to 102 for three doubles. Well, three triples. But I failed last week, so I was like, okay, this is something that needs to be changed. I did tweak my upper back, which completely separate issue than my lower back. But today is 105, so 3 kilos heavier than that, and I changed it to power clean, power clean, hang clean. And I think that was the good move. So here's my first set, 105. Hang cleans are all pretty. I mean, I'm so tired, but they're pretty easy. Power cleans are kind of iffy. They are not heavy yet. Like you can see the speed off of my hip at extension from my hang clean the hang power clean. And the bar flies really high, and I'm just like dying. Look at this. I'm dying. No pain though, so that is a huge win. Here's my last set. Power clean. Watch the speed off of extension from my hip here. Very quick. Definitely still power. And then this hang clean I think was the hardest one. I just like kind of dove into it. Whatever. I readjusted my foot there, you could see, and I'm like completely gassed. Thinking about my cleans, I guess the entire complex altogether, when I was looking at it, it's very reassuring because in the past I've caught weight from like the rack position down to the hip to prep for the hang clean. I've caught weight and hurt, or I guess experienced pain in my lower back. And today I was lazy with that movement, but no pain. And I shouldn't be lazy in the future. That is something that I'm not happy with, but it's still such a good sign that it feels the way it does. After that, I moved into my tempo back squat. So 313 up to 125. So things are getting really serious. It's basically that my shirt, my Squirtle shirt, he's squatting 125 in there. and that's what I did today. So I always if I have a chance to when I'm doing 125, I always try to load it the same way that my boy Squirtle does. So that's what this is right here. You see that with the collar on the end. For those of you who don't know, the little collar is 2.5 kilos, so it's the equivalent of a small red. I don't even know what type of demographic my audience is, and I don't know who you guys are, but it'd be awesome if you guys could comment where you're from or whatnot. But for a lot of Americans, counting in kilos doesn't really make sense. So quick rundown: the bar is 20 kilos, which is about 44 pounds. The red plate is 25 kilos, which is about 55 pounds. The blue plate, the big ones I'm talking about, the big one is 20 again, which is same as the bar. It's about 44. The yellow is 15. That's about 33 pounds. 15 kilos, about 33 pounds. The green is 10 kilos, which is about 22 pounds. And then when you look at all of the smaller plates, they're called change plates. Those are the ones that are necessary for you to kind of dial in a more specific weight rather than kind of painting in big strokes. Those are all going to be 10% of what that large plate is. So the small red is 2.5, whereas the big red is 25. Small blue is 2, whereas the big blue is 20. Small yellow is 1.5, big yellow is 15. So that quick rundown of how that works. And the sort of thing that I think about when I'm like getting to that weight is like, oh, like that's what Squirtle's squatting. So I like to load it that way specifically. After my back squats, which were admittedly pretty hard, still felt pretty good. I did my snatch, Romanian deadlifts, and then a bunch of dips. So yeah, I mean, today it feels really good. It was a hard training session, which I really love those because I like working hard. I like physically being exhausted at the end, and that feels like I've accomplished something. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.